Look, I'm not here to waste your time. This $50 audio mixer looks cool, but we're going to find out if it's actually worth spending your money on. And the one we're looking at today is the FIFINE AmpliGame SC3. And after using it for a week, I'm going to let you know if I genuinely think it's worth it or not, and if I do think it's worth it, who I think it's worth it for. Out of the box, it only comes with 4 items, which is the mixer itself, a 3.5mm audio cable, a USB-C cable, and the user manual, of which is a bit overwhelming to say the least, but luckily it's easy to read. The mixer is a plastic frame with all plastic controls and knob sliders, which honestly I would have liked to see it a little bit heavier, but looks wise, it makes up for that. The RGB looks clean, it's not obnoxious as you have multiple options for changing the look, including turning off the RGB completely. The layout is simple and easy to understand. It has a device port to plug into your PC or laptop, a line out port for speakers or another PC, a headphone port for, well, you know, headphones, a line in port if you wish to connect to another device for background music, for example. It has a headset port if you wish to use a in-headphone microphone. It also has a switch for determining your mic type between dynamic or condenser. For reference, I have mine toggled to dynamic just because I have paired with it the FIFINE AM8 microphone, which you've been hearing this entire video so far. And lastly, it also has an XLR port for connecting to your microphone. But that's just all design. Functionality and sound quality is what really matters. The SC3 connects just through the included USB-C cable and works right out of the box. No driver and software headaches, as the needed driver is automatically downloaded upon connecting the mixer to your device. If you're using a condenser mic, it has a button to activate a 48-volt phantom power, only to be used if you actually need it, otherwise you could risk damaging your microphone. So make sure to check your microphone specifications, as just selecting the 48-volt just to use it will not make your audio sound better. You also get 4 programmable buttons for sound effects and a built-in voice changer. Now these are definitely 2 features that are more geared towards streamers and those who just want to play around a bit when playing games, or who just want to use it as a fun gimmick. Just for reference, here's what all the different voice changers sound like. So this is my normal voice with no voice changer, and I'm going to be repeating the sentence, Tobey Maguire is the best Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire is the best Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire is the best Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire is the best Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire is the best Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire is the best Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire is the best Spider-Man.
Just because I'm going to be way too curious not to check this at some point, and I feel like you should hear it, I'm going to switch to the monster voice changer, and I'm just going to scream.
Okay.
I'm so sorry for anyone who had to hear that. Using the mixer with my AM8 microphone, I've had no hissing or distortion even with my headphones turned up, and was able to very easily adjust volume using the volume sliders without much resistance, although the initial press needs a tiny bit more force. I even used it while editing this video and found it pretty handy just to be able to control my music and dialogue separately. But that said, this isn't a pro-grade audio mixer. You're not getting multi-track recording or studio level preamps. But for under $50, the clarity you get out of this thing is more than enough for gaming, streaming, and even podcasting. And also the electric button is perfect for those who just want to get into the nitty-gritty side of their audio inputs, being able to adjust 12 different kinds of electric tone options, but just keep in mind that the electric tone and voice change function cannot be used at the same time. So, at the end of the day, is the SC3 mixer really worth your money? If you're brand new or even experienced in the world of streaming, or you just want a simple plug and play mixer to control audio controls without any learning curve, then yes, it's worth your money. However, if you're running a full audio setup or doing music production, I'd be a bit more hesitant, as it might be missing some more advanced control options you might be looking for. But for most creators, this is probably going to be one of the best starter audio mixers under $50 right now, hands down. I'll drop the link below in the description if you wanted to check it out, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to drop them down in the comments. I'll be sure to reply to as much as I can.